office. Your message.
If by message you
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, until I took a sword to the chest. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
All right then. The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. All my goods are legit. Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it. It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while. I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city. Take a look. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Don't let Viola catch.
Farm work is hard. It's good to relax when I can. Still up.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much. My father says we need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy. Lord of Seasons.
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire. Blessings of Arcade be upon you.
What is it?
The best way for us to win the Nord's
Have you
respect
taken care of
is
that,
hard work.
little... Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours. Very well.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the
He's
land.
against us.
He
Excellent.
knows that.
You've done us a
They
great
all know
service.
that.
Here is your reward.
How long are you going to wait?
Travel
You think
safely.
I need to send
It's
Volgraf
dangerous
a
out there.
stronger message?
If by message you mean Shamus.
I'd be a lot warmer, a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Name's new. I'm the cook.
You have yours, and I have mine.
I didn't touch it.
Hammers don't have legs.
Did you look behind the ford? I think I saw it there.
Oh, yes. Now that you mention it, you're thinking.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work.
I'd travel
if a bit
more,
dull.
but who wants to do... It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Take a look. Take a look. Thank you for your custom.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was...
Let me know if you see anything you like. Have a look around. I buy and sell just about anything. Good to see you. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come again.
It's good to spend some time on solid land.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Still here. I am at your command. You lead, I'll follow.
What is it?
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask... Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward. Until next time. Stay sharp.
What do you think you're doing?
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
Why, you little filcher?
Well, look at you. If only everyone acted like you did. All right then.
Got to thinking. Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
My mother and father died years ago. Valiant takes care of me now.
You and me, welcome to Solitude. Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested. Not much, but as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times, but the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. May song speed you along.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Viren said you got here just, a bit of this and a bit of that. Come back to bits and pieces anytime. Feel free to make requests. There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
Seems there's no end to the need. Yep. I just have one question for you. Light, medium, or heavy? Light armor for scouting detail. Heavy armor for full-on combat. Or something in between. All right. This here's enough to keep your insides from spilling out. Except from the fiercest of blows. And shouldn't weigh you down too much. Now that's it. One free outfit per soldier. You lose that, or get it banged up. You'll need to pay like everyone else. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My floor.
No lollygagging.
The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well.
You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun? Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
If you're looking for potions, you should talk to my aunt, Angeline Mo. I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Good to have you by my side. Generally, posting information is need to know only. Yes, sir. Although I'm not sure you'll be happy to know. The daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate, he needed to know the Stormcloak positions. He sent out a party to scout the area. They happened upon a large force. I'm told none of them made it back. Private Morard, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told.
Everything's all right?
It's good to see a fresh face. You wouldn't have happened to come from Whiterun, would you? You got Aldous to tell you something. I knew you would. What did he say? I told her. I told her the Imperial army would kill her. That this was a war of Jarls and Imperial generals, and we had no part in it. She just wouldn't hear it. It was brave of you to come to me with this. I can't thank you for it, not for this. But you have done me a service. I hope your parents are proud of you. We mostly carry herbs and alchemical ingredients, that sort of thing. Before the war, our stock was mostly used for aromatic use in homes. Yes. These days, we have more people like you coming in, looking for healing and the like. Take a look. Don't forget me next time you need herbs.
You were there for Rogvir's execution. Thank you for helping my aunt earlier. I'll see you around.
Divines bless... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. It's best you leave me be.
You know, the Winking Skeever's not just the best inn in Solitude. It's also the only inn in Solitude.
It's not much to ask.
I was done talking anyway.
Being old's not so. I'm too old. You got nothing better to do than bother an old man?
Yes? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Even rags would be preferable to your current wardrobe, or lack thereof.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near...
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
What do you need, Bob?
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest... You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the... Balmore Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your... Don't worry, it will all... Just make sure. Good luck.
fellow latecomer to Ellenwood's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. All right, then.
Cold out here. I don't look forward to the trip back down. Please, first, perhaps we might...
Your invitation, please. Of course not. Purely a formality. Now, I need to see your invitation.
No doubt be fast, friends. I look forward to it.
Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink. Inside, my friend, inside, where only the women and drinks are cold.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Have you? All good, I trust. But you have me at a disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing about you. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Is any smith going to
yes,
compete with
Madam
that?
Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself. I'm so glad you could attend today. Do enjoy yourself.
This war has taken a toll on the merchants.
I trust that this is just the beginning of a long and mutually beneficial relationship.
By the way, have you heard any interesting rumors lately?
Well, I did hear that the Argonians have been banned from living inside the walls of Windhelm. They're only allowed on the city docks now. Most of them sleep together in one building, and they're as poor as wretches. I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. We have a relationship of mutual respect. I care little about the politics and rivalries between the Thalmor and the Empire. But I do respect power, and the Thalmor have that. They leave me alone, and I leave them alone. Until next time. Now, here's a face I did not expect to see. Be mindful, for you walk among adders.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then.
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing. May wisdom light your path.
I look forward to the day when this rebellion is put down and we once again have peace.
Yes, I agree with you. Have you heard any news from the other parts of Skyrim?
I'm not sure that it's news, but lately it seems like every blacksmith in Skyrim is out to prove that he's the equal of Eärlund Greymane. Not really a fair comparison, if you ask me. After all, Eärlund works the Skyforge. How is any smith going to compete with that?
I hope you're enjoying yourself. Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests.
I'm not sure that it's news, but lately it seems like every blacksmith in Skyrim is out to prove that he's the equal of Eärlund Greymane. It's not really a fair comparison, if you ask me. After all, Eärlund works the Skyforge.
Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war. The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics. Do enjoy yourself.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, ma'am.
There's a likely-looking filly.
Yeah,
You there, serving girl. What's your name, dear?
Ah, Brayla, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Ah, thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe later. Don't go far.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm on duty.
With the soldiers
At
all
least
fighting
Ulfric's
the
men are
war,
willing to
nobody
fight
hunt
for their
down the
principles,
bandits.
barbaric as they may be.
I know just what you mean. Heard anything interesting lately?
I lead the
Any
Justiciars.
news or gossip?
We are charged with enforcing the
Well,
ban
there
on
might be nothing
Talos
to
worship.
it, but I've heard
Nords
that
can
the
be quite
feud
stubborn.
between the Grey Manes
They're
and
slow
the
to change their
Battle
ways,
Lords
and we
White
find
Run
more
are
heretics
ugly.
every day.
Freya
But
Greymane
mark
is
me well.
convinced that the battle
I will
boys of the
purge the
Black
heresy
Emperor's
from
sons.
this land as surely as the flame burns the flesh from the bone. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor. All right, then.
It's good practice. Most people barely notice what I'm playing.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
Oh, I hope they'll serve the roast venison with the
Here you go,
best
ma'am.
sauce.
The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
I couldn't have said it
All
better
right, then.
myself. It's been some time since I've had news from elsewhere in Skyrim. What have you heard?
I'm not sure that it's news, but lately it seems that every blacksmith in Skyrim is out to prove that he's the equal of Yorland Greymane. It's not really a fair comparison.
Eyes that reveal another's true nature. It is the heart. My ears are always open to a friend's request.
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
Nothing would please me more. I'll keep their eyes away while you do what you came here for. An old woman can get away with almost anything. No harm is meant to you, happy fool. Right here. I see it in your face. The snakes writhe behind your eyes. Get away. Get away from me.
Did you say snakes? Where? I hate them always slithering the way
Be
they
gone
do.
from this
What,
house
are they
and
on me?
trouble it no more. Beware
Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
people of Skyrim.
Dazzler, and you promise to behave yourself this time. Remove him. He's disturbing the other guests.
I protest. This
Yes,
is an
Madam
insult.
Ambassador.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder.
All this trouble.
Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it?
There's no harm.
Follow me.
Please, let him go.
That is absolutely untrue. That is, yes, of course.
Who comes,
What?
Malvern?
I don't understand why
You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you. Trolls might notice something's wrong.
What have you heard?
I heard those mages up the Witherhold were trying to figure out how many dragons there
Did you see those robes
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds. Did you hear something? What was that? Must be my imagination. I'm going to find whoever did this. That's the best! No more! doing here after all? Sure, I heard something. You're dead.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows what He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story, as agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see the rest of your payment.
Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me.
You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that it, Gisser? Shall we loose his bonds and put you in a cell together? You can ask him anything you like and see how he answers.
No, I'll wait outside.
That would probably be best. Now, get out.
They're scared of the dragons too, aren't they? Paying too well? They don't know anything. Is someone there? I'm impressed.
You can't hide from me.
What was that?
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want, then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. He's got to be here somewhere. Foolish human! Your time is at its end!
You didn't have to help me, so thanks. You didn't have to help me, so... Thanks.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.